Hello, Lydia. Why you are still single? That is what I want us to talk about now. Why you are still single. There are many things that don't work. Lydia, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Very well, thank you. So let me start with you. Why are you still single?
Well, that's actually a really funny question and a caption. Good evening, everybody.
Good
It's my pleasure
evening.
to
What
be on
part of
this
the
side.
world are you living in?
I'm somewhere around the world in America, actually, but
Okay.
you didn't hear that from my lips. Yeah. So, well, am I single? I think I'm actually somewhat in the dark. I don't want to say if I'm single or not, but I mean, I like the caption. That's why I was just laughing on the comment section.
Now, why am I talking about why you being single? Why are you single? Because this is a very, very important conversation. And that's why I want to know, are you single or are you not? Because it will determine my next line of questioning.
No, I'm not single.
Where's your man?
My man is in the world with me. Yeah, he's around. I mean, he's around.
But won't he feel some type of way if you came here and said you are single or you don't have a man? Tell us the real truth.
No, no, for real. I do have. I'm in a relationship.
What's your
Yeah,
man's name?
Nelson. Yeah,
All right, so if we call Nelson up now, if you give me Nelson's number and I call Nelson up now, he'll know you.
yeah,
Are you
sure.
sure Nelson is not somebody else's man?
No, not at all.
How do you know Nelson is not somebody else's man?
Because we've been together for 4 years now, I guess.
Have you ever caught him sleeping? Ever caught him? Do you think your boo has a boo?
No, he doesn't have any.
You are sure? Okay
Yes,
then.
I'm sure.
Okay then. Then the topic is not for you. The topic is for those who are still single. Good night, my darling. Don't be shy.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Why are you still single? That's the question tonight. Why are you still single? Give us your reason why you are still single. Uh-huh. So why?
Well, for me, I think some people are single for some reasons, not because they want to stay single, but maybe because some persons didn't treat them as they would want to be treated. And maybe they also haven't found a person that would love them as much as they would love themselves. So
Hmm.
I think it's a question for people to answer based on their personal experiences with people.
Hmm. I'm reading some of the comments. I want to say I did fear, Baba. Is that why you're single? Send me a request. Let me start bringing in people one by one. Why are you still single? That's a conversation we need to have. Why are you still single? And one of the things that will ensure that you remain being single for a long time is your attitude. Ophorie,
Hi. Hi.
how are you doing? Why are you single?
I'm a dear. I'm not single. Did you forget?
I know, but I just wanted to ask, how long were you single for? Has there ever been a point in your life when you were single, and how long did that last?
Yes, I was single for 4 years.
What happened?
Because no, it wasn't 4 years. I was single for 2 years.
And what
2
happened?
years. I didn't meet the right person. I was just looking for the right person with what I wanted. So
Now, that 4-year period, how were you engaging
2
in
years.
fakafiki? Did you have some casual lovers? Did you have
DF,
one night
nothing.
stand?
No, DF, lie.
So, what were you looking for that you didn't find that period?
You know, if you've been in relationships before and it didn't work out, you learn. You learn and you want something better, you know. So that was it for me. Just wanted something better. And yeah.
Did you eventually get that something better you are looking for?
Absolutely. I did. My room is kind of dark, so
Put on the light.
no, I don't want to put on the light.
You have to put on the light too. Everybody here has light. And then you get up and put on the light.
I don't want anyone to see my pretty face.
Put on the light, Joe. When they want, I saw they go begin.
No, I'm fine. We'll just know.
I turn to lizard if you find. Go on that light.
Anyways, I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Go on the light. We don't want to hear what you want to say until you're on the light. Everybody here is.
I don't want to put on a dress. I'm wearing my night dress.
No problem. Everybody here is wearing night dress. Who is wearing party dress here?
What kind of wahala is this one?
Plenty.
Like hi, Chinek. All right, let me go put on something. And oh boy, 1 second.
We are waiting patiently.
Oh Lord.
Yes, so loud. We're waiting patiently for you to turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Chichi Obama, I see you. I know, say they know they Nigeria. Nigeria, if you say put on the lights, or my NEPA do you strong thing. There's no light anyway. Eh?
I'm just trying to look for something to wear.
Okay.
All right.
So you're not wearing anything. I thought you said you were wearing night dress. What happened to the night dress?
They see I've already rubbed my face. Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm gonna. So I'm single because men are just. I don't know. You can't trust this man. You know, they keep lying to you, and yeah, I can't stand it. I'm a very loyal, committed person, and I need something like that. If I don't get it, if I don't get 100% from you, it's not gonna work. I don't want 99% because I give 100. You know, so, and I notice anytime I'm not in a relationship, I'm happier than when I'm in a relationship. You know, because I believe a man should know what to do. You don't need me to remind you to call me, to send me money, to do the things you're supposed to do as a man.
Send me you money, K. Send you money, K. Why is that important?
No. It's not. It's important because you need to take care of me. I can take care of you too. Yeah, because you can say.
Do you give your man a monthly salary?
I'm not saying he should give a monthly salary, and I'm not gonna give him money. I'm just saying take care of a woman.
So send you money how? I want you to explain. Send me money.
No, I'm just saying if you love somebody, you give. You could say, okay, take this money to go buy something, take this money for lunch. I can do the same for you. I don't want a man where I have to remind you to do what you were supposed to do.
What is he supposed to do? How much is he supposed to give you in a month? You can't just say give money.
It could be $2. It's the heart. It's the heart and the thoughtfulness. It don't have to be big. Because I can take care of myself. A lot of women.
Okay, so if you can take care of yourself, why do you need a man to give you money?
I'm sorry, but don't you give your wife money?
She's my wife, married.
You were dating, you didn't give her $1?
Not that if she needed money, I could help out.
I don't have to need money for you to say, please, babe, manage this $5. I'm not saying it has to be a lot.
Okay, so if I gave you $5 every month, have I done my responsibility as a man?
It doesn't have to be every month. I'm just saying, is the
okay, so if I gave you $5 every other month, have I done my responsibility?
No, I mean,
how come white women, Oyinbo women, don't collect money from men? But
they collect. Oh, they collect. Forget it. They collect. Don't let them see. They collect.
No, they don't.
They collect. They collect. I'm telling you, they collect. But that's not the issue. I'm just saying a man should do the right thing. You understand? I'm single because, one, I'm a Christian. I can't sleep with you when I'm not married. So I'm a single mom. I have a daughter. I've been married once.
No, okay. That was a bit scary, because if you say you can't have, okay, you were married once. What ended your marriage?
There was no love. I wasn't in love with him. I was forced to get married to him, and I knew this was not going to work. I don't want to live in a loveless marriage. I had to break it off, and I'm fine. And like I said, anytime I'm alone, I'm not with a man, I'm happier. There's peace. There's a lot of, I can do things.
Let's talk about this loveless marriage. Who forced you to get into the marriage?
Oh God, I hope the people that know me are not here. Well, my mom, my family, they're like, oh, just get married, But no, I had to, because my mom actually pleaded, get married to this man. He's from your place. He's going to take care of you, blah, blah. Like, okay, I'm going to try. And, yeah.
So didn't he take care of you? What happened?
It's a long story,
We want to hear it.
And it was a very short one,
How can it be a long story that is a short one?
Okay, I didn't even live with him. Yes. Yeah. I don't live with him. I'm here. He's somewhere else, and he was supposed to come meet me, but he changed and said I should come over there. And I said, no, you're going to come here, because that was the agreement when I decided to get married to you, So immediately we got married, he changed. He started wanting to control me, to say, you're my wife, I paid your bride price, whatever I say you do. I'm like, hey, really? No, I'm not that kind of a woman that you're going to control, please. So I called them and I said, okay, this is not going to work. He's not my kind of person. And
but why would you marry somebody that is not your kind of person? It bothers me.
I mean, to know people every day. You can't know somebody for one day. You get to know people, and I was trying to get to know him. And like I said,
so while getting to know him, you got pregnant?
No, I didn't get pregnant.
So how did you get pregnant?
No, I already had my baby long time ago before this one happened.
Oh wow.
I wasn't married.
But I just thought you said you're a Christian and you don't engage in premarital benching. So how did that happen?
Well, my daughter is 14, and that was 14 years ago. We're talking about now.
Oh, okay. Then you were not a Christian, you were a Muslim.
Daddy, please, can you stop?
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to...
I'm gonna bust your bubble, and I'm shocked you cannot recognize me.
Hey, Mudano.
I'm gonna bust your bubble, and I'm gonna hang up when I bust this bubble.
Oh yeah, don't bust my bubble. Who are you? Tell me, remind me.
Your friend, the late Dan Foster. Yeah.
You are his ex?
When that little girl was dating him.
Which girl again?
That out. Oh, what's her name again? The very smallish lady.
I don't remember.
Very petite one.
What's her name? Try to remember.
I remember it's a Yoruba name. Very petite, very tiny.
I don't remember Dan Foster having a tiny girlfriend. I know he had Nina and...
No, there was this girl I met and I was really upset, and that was when I left.
So you were his girlfriend?
Yeah, for a couple of months.
So is he the father? Was he the father of your daughter?
No, he's not.
What is...
They should put this thing on the blog, though.
It's already gone around. Daura. No, but I'm not going to cut it out, so it will just be in the long video. But I'm not cutting it out.
No. I'm a very private person, please. Please. I don't want anything. No. This should just be between the four of us here, Pico.
It cannot be. Can't you see that there are 200 and something people watching?
Thousands are watching
already. But what I will not do is I will not cut it out as a little segment on its own, which was what I intended to do. Because that one will be more fun. But I'll just leave it in the long video. Don't worry, unless you are looking for it yourself. Somebody say 4 of you, okay? Mrs. Linda. She sees us everywhere full.
So, Freeze, I think you should let her talk about, what happened as far having her daughter. There should be someone out there who wants to learn from her journey, from her story. Yeah. It should be... Talk more about that. I don't know if my family is going to like this. Like I said, I'm a very private person. I don't know why I decided to join this live tonight. But it is what it is, I was very young. I was naive. Probably looking for love. Sometimes we look for love in the wrong places, so I met this guy who was really nice to me. Really
How young were you?
Don't forget I used the word naive. I was 26, but I was young and innocent. Yeah.
Okay.
I was young and innocent, yeah. So I met this guy. And we got talking. And what happened, But we couldn't stay together because he lied about some things I'm not going to put out here. I found out and I left. And I didn't hear from him for 10 years. He abandoned us for 10 years. He only started talking to his daughter like 3 years ago, and they have a good relationship, And I'm fine, I'm not going to say, oh, don't talk to him. He's a very nice person, but something happened and we couldn't be together, so that's it. I just want to do something out there, because like I said, I'm a Christian. I went back to God because I realized that God is the only person that can really truly love you. No man can truly love you the way you deserve to be loved. So at this point of my life, I just want to...
Why do you think you were naive at 26?
Naive. I don't do all those outing things. I'm just a girl who goes to work and go back to the house. If you don't find me my job, you find me in church. I don't do all those things. Like I said, he was a nice person.
So you were still a church girl when you were eating banana? No vex.
It was one, so it was just one.
You ate only one banana?
It was just once, and it happened. Like when I tell people my story, when I
how didn't you not use protection?
No.
So you chop one banana.
I think,
yeah, go ahead.
I think being naive has nothing to do with age. Yeah. Right? You can meet people who are really manipulative, and you can meet narcissistic people. And the thing is, you in your own naive state, right? You just happen to fall victim for these people, right? Because sometimes you might place them as, oh, this person is my mentor, this person is my boss, or this person I can roll with him, right? And in your own true self, you're not knowing that this kind of relationship or friendship is leading to something disruptive. So I think that we should talk about people who are not living their true life and using their untrue self to manipulate people just to go to bed with them.
Exactly.
Because some people are really are really manipulative. I don't know if there's any other word for it. Yeah, I know the topic's about why you're still single, but I think it's also an educative platform where we can teach other people, where I can also learn from other people's story, right? Because as we journey through life, we meet different kind of people, different from how we grew up, right? And sometimes when we meet these people, we classify them as, oh, they are doing us a favor, right? We'll classify them as people who are trying to help us. We'll classify them as people who we
He's watching the
love.
news.
But in the long run, right, we realize that these people are really not who we see them to be. But then again, the mistake has been done, right? Then how then do we heal from this trauma, from this pain that these people has caused us? I think it's by letting people and letting the world know how to really relate to people, letting the world
It's
know
okay. I'll take care of him.
how to
Alright,
find out people's true self. Yeah, I know we are all children of God, right? Sometimes we see these things through prayer, right? We see these things through other people's experiences. We see these things through listening to other people's experiences in life, right? So yeah, it's about being single, yeah. But we can still learn something from other people's story. Let's also talk about people who are manipulative. Let's talk about people who try to get things from people or try to get people to go to bed with them, all in the name of, oh, this person is in love with me,
Now, let
so
me
I
ask
can
you a
do what.
question. I always ask this question from women. You say you don't want to sleep with a guy, but the guy wants to sleep with you. You say you want a relationship, the guy just wants a fling. How is that guy not going to lie to you? If a guy walked up to you and told you, hey, I want a fling, what would you say?
But there's a no response.
Good.
You are what I
Now,
always
I
say.
want
Listen,
you. Listen, I want you. And I know you're going to say no to a fling. So I'm going to date you. And when I get you, I'm going to move to the next person. We need to start making allowance for that because a lot of women blame guys. They say guys will not tell them the truth. Are you comfortable with the truth?
at first, I would say this.
Now, when you say no, you want a relationship, and the guy sleeps with you and moves on, you actually did have a fling. For you, it was a relationship. For him, it is what it was, a fling. So, same thing with men. Women need to be able to differentiate a man, and it's very hard. Let me tell you, there are people who have been scammed like this in church. The guy will come and meet you and tell you God told him that you are his wife. Meanwhile, na ben she won't ben she go. You'll be amazed that women who are you should be open to flings end up having less partners and less trauma than women who are closed to flings. Because you meet a guy, you want a fling, and you end up getting married to the guy eventually. It happens. But you want that guy that wants to sleep with you to tell you that he loves you first. So when he tells you that he loves you first, when he's done getting what he wants, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, he's going to walk away and you're going to be traumatized. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. I'm never one for casual intimacy. I'm never one. I don't care about if you are in a relationship and as long as you're in a community. But you see, I realize that as human beings, men and women want two different things from a relationship. Women, once they are 26, they want marriage. Men sometimes don't want marriage. Sometimes men have the woman they want to marry, they are just playing around. And you want that man to be true to you, who sees a good pie and says, well, I'm not hungry. So the truth a woman is expecting, she's not very likely to get it from a man. Because the man's truth is, I want to eat this pie. That's his truth. And he's going to manipulate you. Some men are honest. The honest men, by the time you are honest with the first one, the second one, the third one, you realize that you're not getting laid. So you start springing up a few tricks of your own. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about.
So I think another thing is, yeah, I know you're talking from a very realistic point, but I think you are what you attract. Because why I say that is because for a man to come and tell you boldly that I just want to fling, is because of some traits that you've put out there, right? And moving forward, I
But
think
when
we
a
should
man
really
comes to tell you he wants a fling, whether it's a trait out there or not, see, you see a church girl, she's going to get heartbroken. She's going to get traumatized because the man is going to walk up to her and tell her he wants to meet her mother. And he's going to tell her, let us pray together. All this while, he wants a fling. His mind is saying fling. He's saying, let me meet your mother. His mind is saying fling. He's saying, let's go to prayer worship tomorrow. His mind is saying fling. But you see, his mind is filtered. So what comes out of his mouth is what he sees that you want to hear. Do you understand what I'm talking about? That is why many women are traumatized today. Many. Because they want men to say what they are thinking, and men are different. A man can have a casual relationship with a woman and not think about it.
Yeah, you're right.
As a woman, can you is there anybody you've slept with that you don't remember?
No.
As a man, there are women you slept with you will not remember.
Yeah,
unless it was particularly good or particularly bad. If it's just one of those just there ones, you might not remember. The way a man's brain is wired, a man is physical. He sees it, he wants it. A woman is emotional. She hears it, she gets attached to it. Women get attached to what they hear. Men want what they see. Yep. A man walks in and speaks for 20 minutes. When he makes sense, people listen. A beautiful woman walks in, people start to listen until she doesn't make sense. A man walks in and starts to talk. You don't listen until he makes sense. A beautiful woman walks in and starts to talk. You stop listening when she doesn't make sense. She has already caught your attention. A man, on the other hand, has to work to get your attention. So we have two people like that. I'm just telling you, in order for you not to be traumatized, because you might be in a relationship for 4 years and the guy doesn't want to marry you. He's after what he's after. Period. You know, the thing is, it's very sad that most men these days, they don't want to, they want to really sleep with you before they can get married to you. And because sometimes when I see all these church people get married, you know, I'm like, a man, even me, I will sleep with you before I marry you. Leave church outside of this. Even if I truly want to marry you. That's it now. I'm talking as a Christian lady, I'm saying, because there's no way I'm going to fall for those tactics anymore, those lies. Even if you're going to get married, we're going to get married before we do anything. That's why when I say I'm single, I'm happy because I have a lot of guys coming to me and, you know, I mean, you have to. So you want to tell me that you will date a guy for 3 years and you will not sleep with him? I don't think I want to go that
that long. If you really want me, you don't have to wait for 3 years.
How long does he have to wait for to marry you?
6 months, 1 year, and I can wait. I've been celebrating for years.
You are still naive.
I guess.
No vex, but you are still naive.
Why did you say that?
Because you want a man that will marry you within a year.
Oh.
And you want a man that will wait for you for that 1 year and marry you. You are setting yourself up for another divorce. If you truly meet a man that will wait for you, the marriage will be messed up.
So what you're saying, you have to sleep with a man before he marries you?
I'm not saying you have to, but I'm saying if I start dating you and I start dating you seriously, I would expect something.
Well, I think I'm the wrong person for the person, because there's no way on earth I'm going to sleep with any man I'm not married to. Once bitten, twice. I think it's high time we start breeding men with the right.
Hold on.
Values.
Oforie, did you wait till marriage before you slept with your man?
Yes.
It's a yes or no question.
I want to pass on that.
You did. My other sister here.
Oh, dear. Well, you were not here with me, so how would you say? No,
From the way you passed it on, I know.
You're not saying no, then it's okay. Let me tell you.
Thank you, my sister. If you're not saying no, it's yes.
Let me say something, dear. When you meet someone, and this is not me bashing what you believe in. When you meet somebody and all you keep saying is, I don't want to have sex before, SEX before marriage. I don't want to bench before marriage. You're going to get it wrong. That should not be what you project first. Get to know someone. All men are not bad. 80% might be bad, but all are not bad. So my advice to you is get to know somebody. You can have 2, 3, 4. And it's not against your belief. Forward. You can have 2, 3, 4 people around you, friends. That hold on. I didn't say boyfriend. Sis, I didn't say boyfriend. I said you could have. Let me tell you where we make mistakes. We don't marry our friends because we feel like we know them too much to get to that point. And that's where we miss it sometimes. Sometimes it's good to marry your friend. It could be casual, right? So don't say, no, I won't get to that point. If you keep saying, no, I don't want to bench, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, you're going to miss it entirely. Let
me tell you a secret. I've had very good long-term relationships with people that we benched on the first 1 week of meeting. And I've had really bad relationships with people that we've waited and planned it and hoped it to work, and it didn't. Because you see, although nobody would advise you to how do I put it, be casual in your relationships, but it's still going to come up, it's going to be on the table, and you will find yourself with a guy who will not sleep with you. I didn't work. Permit me to turn off my camera. Okay. But you go there quick with that.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
We want a man.
Please, madam, I want to ask you one question. Which of the madams? The one that said that you cannot knock until you get married. Okay, that's me. Can you buy a TV and not test it? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm a woman. I'm not a TV. I'm a woman being. I know you are. I never called it TV. I just gave you an example. You know what? A lot of women, let me tell you, they might meet somebody's let me use your words you guys are using, bench the person, and the person will get married to them. That's good for them. But this is my take now. I'm not going to do
Madam,
it.
I agree. You're not going to do it. Fine.
60 and
but are you a virgin?
You're not supposed to be in this call because at this
So the people
point,
that have been wait. So the people that have been knocking since, the people that you've been knocking with since, it come my turn. You won't make I wait.
Where's your turn?
Like seriously. See, I'll only take this comment from a woman who has never had.
It changes nothing. Who does?
No. I will only take that comment from a woman who has never had it before.
Don't be deceived, okay? You don't know how many people are you going to be yoked with? How many humans are you going to be yoked with?
Madam, whether you've been yoked with her for one, me will only take this comment from a woman who has never been defiled.
That's you.
But if you don't, madam, you wait though, because if you know me, I speak the voice of 98% of the men in this world.
And trust me, I don't care about 98% of the men.
That's what I'm saying. You wait.
I care about myself. I care about my beliefs.
That means mathematically.
What you think. I stand up. I've made a mistake.
We're not quarreling.
I've made a mistake, and I'm not going to do it again. That's my stand. I don't care what you do.
Mathematically, what we are saying. Mathematically, what we're saying.
I care, and God has forgiven me. I don't regret anything. But I'm telling you, and with the 385 people here saying, I'm not going to sleep with a man that I'm not married to.
Madam. Mathematically, what we're saying is that your probability of getting married is 2%. So all over 100.
I don't care.
Statistically,
John is just trying to buttress a point.
I don't care. Look, let me tell you something.
I'm trying to appraise you with
Daddy Free. Come, let me tell you something, then I will hang up. Come, let me tell you something. Daddy Freeze.
It's okay, he's hearing you. We can hear you too.
Every single lady, if you're not married, don't listen to those people. Do not sleep with a man that you're not married to.
You go wait tire. You go wait tire.
I don't care.
You go wait tire.
I don't care.
You go wait tire.
It's not
you go wait tire.
It's okay.
I don't care.
Madam.
That's her take. Let's respect.
I am telling you from the position of all the
amount of men I have blocked, both white, black, green. I don't care.
Madam,
I don't care.
what I'm telling you the position. Madam, this is not about salvation. This is not about salvation. There's no way in the this is not about salvation.
I would do it. But
this is not about salvation. This is not about salvation. There's no way in the Bible God asks you not to have sex. Not to knock before marriage.
It's my salvation I'm talking about. It's my salvation I'm talking about.
Okay, please save yourself and leave us alone.
I know Holuna.
Save yourself and leave us alone. I'm telling you, ladies, I'm telling you the position. I'm telling you the position of
men that you're not married to. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's crap. Don't do it.
Okay, but I'm telling you the position of 98% of the men in this world. 98% of the men in this world will only take that condition if you're a virgin.
No, there's some
if you don't have Emeka before, it can't reach my turn. It can't reach my turn. You want to celebrate a lie.
Wait, when they know what they're... Daddy Freeze, you know something?
There's nothing like that.
I understand where he's coming from. I might not agree with him totally, but I agree with him largely. You understand? If you're not going to touch me, then you must also be untouched. Why am I going to marry someone who has been touched, who even has gone as far as having a kid, and then I will not touch?
So you reach my turn. You reach my turn.
You reach my turn.
I don't know who you are. Who is your top? I don't want to know.
My turn is up on the gate, I lie.
No, that's what she believes, but she just have to. Yes.
You know what happened to me when I had my daughter? There was this guy I was seeing for 7 years. You know, this guy did everything to stay with me. But I kept saying no, you know. I kept saying no because I knew he liked me and I knew, he was going to still come back. So I met my baby's father, and what happened. Guess what happened? My baby was a month old when this guy called me. This guy I've been seeing for 7 years. When I say see, I mean we talk on the phone, we go out for lunch. Some.
Yes, your friend.
Yes, he wanted to marry me, and he said he was going to sleep with me before he marries me. And I said no.
Okay, can I just say something there? I respect what you believe in, but you know that so many men have been deceived.
No, let me tell you
in church.
There's somewhere I'm going. Let me think. There's somewhere I'm driving now. So when my daughter told me one
They could not chop turkey pepper soup.
Look, after I've not heard from him for a year, after I've not heard from him for like a year, he called me and said he was coming to my house. I'm like, what's going on? He said he just wants to come. I said, okay, come. So when he came to my house, I took him upstairs. He was like, oh, why are you looking like this? I said, just come. I took him straight to my room. I said, that's my daughter. He was mad. Your daughter? When did this happen? Blah, 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 blah. You told me you didn't want to sleep with me because he was just screaming. I said, I'm sorry. I said, come. Do you know why I came to your house tonight? I said, no. He said, come with me. We went to his car. This guy brought a ring. He said he was going to propose to me that night. This was because I refused to sleep with him. And he knew, okay, this is right. This is right.
You don't give another person.
I have a question for you. Can I ask my question?
Man, you did the right thing.
I have a question for you.
You don't give me, go give another person.
Yeah,
I want me to engage you.
So what if you meet this nice guy, he's everything and all that you ever dreamed of, and I wish you that sincerely from sisterhood.
Yeah.
I wish you
sisterhood
that,
to
right?
sisterhood.
Sisterhood to sisterhood. And then he's everything you ever dreamt of, right? And then after the wedding, I'm not saying you should bench.
Okay.
Let me tell you, times have changed.
Yeah, I know.
It's not what it is.
Necktie. Were you circumcised?
No, one second. What if you get married to that man your love and he's good, everything? After 5 years, something happens to his stuff. Are you gonna leave him because he can't perform anymore?
No.
Are you?
Then you can walk on it.
You use his finger.
Exactly. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm done.
Madam, before you go, I want to ask you a question.
I'm not listening to you because I'm not listening to you. Whoever I'm going to listen to is Ofure and Daddy Face. I don't know who you are. You're faceless.
We know him. His name is John.
I don't care.
Madam, you don't
John
need
is
to
not
listen to me.
against you.
You don't need to listen
I
to me.
don't care who's against me.
You don't need to listen to me. Wait. Stop. You don't need to listen to me. You don't fit me. You don't get rude at me because I'm not your child.
I'm listening.
They hear me? No, don't listen again.
John, you two na problem. You said it be. You know
Don't listen again.
You don't book
They talk to you calmly. You know like him.
I'm listening. What do you want to say?
Madam, from brotherhood, I will advise you. Raise your daughter in peace and leave us alone. Because you see me, if I date you for 1 week with no knack, I know they see you again. 1 week, maximum.
John.
1 week with no knack, I know they see you again. You come my house the first time.
It's very sad.
Make up your mind.
It's very sad because I see a lot of things young girls in Nigeria do because of what you guys are doing to them. Why can't you see? It's very wrong. I don't care.
No, madam.
You see, that's why I'm working hard to take care of myself. I don't need no man. I'm very happy. I can take care of myself.
Madam, I'm telling you my mind.
I don't need any man. No.
Madam, if you don't need a man, there's China. Buy from China. There are men, there are babies in China. Buy from China.
One last one.
I'm telling you this from brotherhood.
Period.
Don't get you.
Thank you.
Don't get you.
Nice meeting you. Take care. Daddy Freeze.
My darling sister, bye.
We'll keep in touch. Bye.
Send me a DM. Let's keep in touch.
How do we end the stuff? How do I
Press X.
The X on top.
Oh, okay. Good night.
Bye.
I appreciate her opinion and all. 1 week is a little small, and I want to get to know you at
Daddy,
least.
please don't mind this girl. She dey lie. This person, this is a lie. Like Capri Sun. The people like this na lie. Leave all this. All this is Daddy, please, we know this is a lie. But you know, before I would wait till we married.
Some people can wait. Some people actually are better than others at waiting.
Absolutely. That if there's any man that is waiting, he's getting it elsewhere while he's waiting.
Not all, but a lot of men are. A lot of people who are waiting are getting it elsewhere. Some people have what you call bench bodies. Una not date, una not marry, but una dey bench. And the two of you, they look for husband and wife. Friends with benefits. We need to take that into consideration. You understand? We need to take that into consideration.
Yes, can I leave?
No, you are part of this conversation till the end. You are part of this conversation till the end. Somebody else has joined. Instagram who could knock me out in the next 10 minutes. So, hello, my darling sister. What is your take? Another woman don't join.
I have a question for that lady, but she left already.
Okay, ask your question. Hypothetically, we'll try to answer on her behalf.
Number one, I was going to ask her, how old is she? Maybe
she'll be around 40. We calculated it around 40. She has a 14-year-old and she's 26.
She has a child, yes.
And she's not a virgin.
And she's not a V.
No sex. No SES.
Yes.
Like Yoruba said, or no, a G. I was going to ask her, okay, so if you are waiting for that man, so how did you have a child when you said, why didn't you do that with your son, their baby's dad?
Thank you, my sister. God bless you. Mistake. Let it be a mistake with me. Let it be a mistake with me too. Let it be a mistake with me too.
To be a born again to the core, there will be no mistake. You see what I mean? At that age, there are young girls all over the place now. They give them for free. Your age, when you are supposed to accept somebody, you are saying, oh, not in this generation. I have a friend, the same thing happened to them. The marriage did not last.
They didn't last. They reached my turn, turn born again.
You see what I mean? They didn't last.
I said, that story. Like that, marriage didn't last.
She will find somebody, maybe in church. I will find a born again brother.
Ladies,
you'll find a born again brother, believe me.
Ladies, let me tell you guys something. Some men meet women on the first day, knock them on the first day, and they end up getting married for life.
100%.
Yeah, that won't happen, but it's not good though.
100%.
No. See, listen. It's not. Marriage is not about knack. Marriage is about. Sometimes you meet a woman, the first thing that attracts you is lustful.
Yes.
When you satisfy that lust, then you now
your eye now clears. You now start seeing good things.
So maybe I like this.
And the lust. And at the end of the day, you go pack you go that place will turn to your final bus stop. So if
100%.
See the way they talk, you know go give plenty where the Lagos will go give out plates. If you don't give, another person will give.
They line up.
No, but
don't let's disrespect her.
Don't disrespect her, please. Let's be respectful.
Exactly. That is
her.
There's a reason why she chose to go that route. You see what I mean?
Yes.
Maybe she has gone through painful relationship and she's decided that, okay, I will. Believe me, there are some women like that.
Work for her.
She will find a born again brother. Trust me. She has to go to those deeper life.
Same like mine.
But you see,
and those ones was part.
Those ones, they are heartbreak.
If you know what they happen for inside church and choir,
No, before inside church I come out. Our former choir master give like 4 girls belly for inside choir.
Wow.
Very true.
And meanwhile, all of them are born again.
For her to be saying she'll wait. Trust me, this generation now that we're living in.
She's not saying the truth. She's just talking
You're right.
to the camera.
She's probably not saying the truth.
She might
No, she might
She's
be
just
saying
talking
the
on
truth.
camera. It's
There
just
might be
like, see,
people
if I
like
look
that.
into the eyes of some, if I see the eyes of someone who knocked the previous 1 week, I know.
So
John.
that is this.
You don't turn prophet of
I have one question. What about if someone like, what about two people? They're not married. They both separated and they've been having sex for more than a year.
benching.
Bench. I'm sorry, benching for almost 2 years. And the guy still they say no one relationship, but they see anybody now they start getting they go back to over and over. So what is that considered?
He has the fear of commitment.
Oh, fear! I like that fear of commitment. Okay.
He might like you, but he doesn't want the commitment of marriage.
But that same person, they go over and over. And
You like the person, but you don't like the person enough to lose half of your property to her. Let's put it like that.
It's not even likeness. It's just they're just
such person, if he was in Nigeria, he would have married that person.
Yes. Some of them are not marrying you because they are not sure that you can stay the long haul.
Yes.
They are not sure that they will not get bored. So,
but they keep going back
in Nigeria,
over a year, going to
if me and you marry, marriage end, you pack your load. Abroad, we will divide everything I have into two. You understand what I'm saying?
They do good too, though. She's doing even better than the guy.
It doesn't matter. You people don't know when you're doing good or when you're doing bad.
Most of the time, they will not divide the woman's own. Now, own they will divide.
That half is not. The reason why you have that half is not because you don't have. The reason why you have that half is because you want to leave the man in a state of wreck, so that someone else will find.
It's not all the women that do that, though. It's not all of them.
90%.
I'm not talking about all. I'm not talking about.
No, let's say 80%.
I'll put it at 90.
You could see a woman who's a medical doctor and her husband is a cleaner. When she's leaving, she will be dragging that one house that man has. Why? Because he wants that man to be in a state of wreck so that he will not find someone else.
Wow.
Women are very.
I think it's the system, though. Most of the time it's not just the woman; it's the system, though. You have to look at that also.
See, when people talk about the system brings out the person you are.
100.
Bad person in the system, you will be a bad person. A good person cannot go into a bad system and become bad.
But believe me, I've known some women where they don't even collect child support. They don't collect any of those things. They just tell the man, make it go.
There are not many.
Those ones are only 5 in the world.
I'm telling you.
Even but those men are not still responsible. They still don't take care of their kids. So what difference does it make?
Well, sorry about that. But any man who has a child and does not, I really don't know. But it's a different case. But I don't think it is right for you to have a child and not take care of the child.
100%.
But regardless, you don't know what the man's story is. You
100% too.
Listen to only the woman talk. You have listened to only the woman talk because, brother, I don't see a man where the hustle to send money for him pikin. The woman they show the pikin suck away saying that they bury the papa, so the papa don't die. So there are always two sides of the story. There are always two sides of the story. Because I don't feel the way men are wired, men are logical. I don't see there's any man in his right sense of mind, right sense that has not been hindered from having access to those children that will not want access to those children.
Well, this talk is sweet too.
Is missing in my body. So it's a different case. Let's always learn to hear both sides of the story before we just jump into. And you women are very emotional. Once you hear a woman's story, no. We should talk finish. You tell them, okay, you don't talk finish. Okay, let me hear from her. Make I hear from her.
No, but sometimes I think life is just complicated in general. That's what it is. Everybody's story is different.
I want to bring one more person. I think I have 5 more minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
As I can see that you are off. Take care, my darling sister. God bless you.
Thank you.
Also, one more person till the end. One more person. I saw Blackface Niger here. former Plantation Boys member. I don't know if he's still with us. Blackface.
Oh, okay.
Blackface. Ahmed. Black. You still dey here, be don't waka. Oh, here your own side.
Yeah, he just connected.
I don't send them request.
Plantation Boys.
Black Baba. No tell me say no day bandy.
I don't even know the band where I did. Good morning, no.
On light, may we see your fine face.
Oh boy, I swear I don't get lights. You don't go be. Only my proof with my light. I just hear on that gist. I just laugh. I say, God, that if please don't give me better entertainment. We pass Netflix.
So what are your thoughts, Black?
Well,
by the way, Black has been my friend for about 30 years, even though we don't see regularly. And my guy from
now, you're on the high side of life now. I'm still
no, there's no high side of. We are together.
That's the problem.
That's the thing.
You need to introduce him properly.
Now,
for those that know me, that the first tell you now about me small before I go tell you now my own self.
Now, Two-Face belonged to a group called Plantation Boys.
Plantation Boys.
Which was originally Blackface and Two-Face before Chibuzo Face joined them. Now, Blackface was one of the songwriters and singers in the default Plantation Boys, and I met them all together. And I used to stay with them in the same house at one of their houses in Festac. When I first used to come to Lagos to promote my own music, I used to stay with Plantation Boys. And I know their story. Maybe not the musical part, maybe not their contract, even though I know I've seen their contract with Chibuzo once. But I know how they went from Plantation Boys becoming a big brand and then everybody going their separate ways. And my first wedding, Two-Face was supposed to be my best man, but he got involved in an accident. So I was going to get married without a best man. So I called Blackface. I said, Blackface, work don't reach you. Now you go do this thing. So Blackface followed me to, what's the name of that designer back then? Kese Jabari. And we both went to sew our suits from Kese Jabari.
Yeah.
On the day of the wedding, Blackface had to go somewhere. So he did the first part of he did the court, and then Two-Face younger brother Hyacinth did the traditional. So I had two best men on my first wedding, and this is one of them. So a lot of people don't know this part of the story. They used to be very closely knit. They used to stay with some of their friends. There was one house where they stay. I don't forget the name of those guys. Well, where they come chill with you now. No be More Money House. More Money House now the later. Where More Money they? Chido, yes. Where More Money them? They I never hear from that guy in like 15 years.
More Money should be in Lagos, somewhere in Lekki. He lives somewhere there now, or he should be in UK.
Oh man. So it's life has its way of bringing people together and separating people, and at the end of the day, we remain brothers and we remain friends. These were people that I used to live in their house. I used to live all the small bad things where I learned for Lagos. Now them teach me all. May they carry us go Kuramo Beach. You understand? It was fun. We're young. I was in my 20s. You understand? Yeah. So I'm talking about 20 years ago, 25 years ago, almost 30 years ago. You understand? So Blackface, over to you. Introduce yourself. Come talk our topic because Instagram goes Instagram will cut us in like 1 minute, Seth.
Make I use this one and turn and say, even be as I did so, I did in a distant relationship because I get wife who I've been married before, and the way things happen, she go away after industry.
Ah. Yeah, so everybody don't come back. Let me bring Blackface back if he's still around. Let him finish that story. I'm not sure say he's still there around though. Maybe he don't go. That was such a nice story. Oh, time don't come go. See as everybody still there. Even John self don't log out. Chai. Omo. Nigerians like gist, Shana. Today I agree. So Blackface, people they wait for you. They won't make you come tell them the story. Oh. Blackface don't go. See as Instagram they punish us. But when I see my mama with Peter Obi, tag blackface. So we're black. Okay. Yeah, I think he's back. Make it just tell us in story finish. I don't send that request. I don't send them request. Somebody say, let's talk about Toby, your friend. Toby is doing very well. He's enjoying himself. He said, make una come collect rice. I know say it talk. Yeah, so go collect rice. UK people say they go deport him. He still they run in life, they do things as he like, they enjoy himself. UK people say they go deport him. But if now you UK people say they go deport, wati wale. When I go collect rice, so hey, blackface unable to join. Blackface, send me request or say hi. Now you will wait for blackface, so 280 something people. So all of you will not get Christmas rice. Toby they share rice. Make I go find them. Okay, let me see. He's not back. Oh. So 2 more minutes and then I don't tire. We've been on for over an hour. Hey, Daddy Freeze. This kind of mumu question be that way you ask. I go wash my hand. You know, here the water. I go wash my hand from the pepper soup where I chop. I wash my glass, pour some bud. Drink some bud. I've tried. So guys, I love you all. Do take care of yourselves. I look forward to having conversations with you again tomorrow. Nice conversations. You know, I love it when we're entertained. Do stay blessed. Make I go sleep. Drop one last story before we all say our good night. But once I start my story, no, the end. I'll do this quickly. I do not prescribe to premarital benching. However, I also would not marry somebody that I have not benched before. I've been in relationships where you know go bench am and the lack of benching go block your eye to her bad character. Because you go dey hope say I've waited 6 months, I've committed this far, let me just marry. I've waited 1 year of my life. Your eye go clear the day you bench am. Bench, they clear your eye. They clear your eye. Sometimes you think, that's why many men will say, Some men break their marriages because they go bench side chick. Before you know it, they marry the side chick. And they will say the side chick used juju. Let me be very honest with you. You went to bench the side chick for benching. After the bench, your eye clear. You can't see, use clear eye. See, say she better pass your wife for house. I've seen this happen many times before. Now bench, you go there, go bench. When your eye come down, you can't begin notice some traits that your wife no get. I know many guys that marry their side chicks or married their side chicks, broke up with their girlfriends that they've been dating for 10 years. That's why I tell men, be very careful, don't have a side chick. Because you can get a side chick that'll be better than your wife. And then you have to make a strong decision. Do I go with my side chick or do I go with my wife? Another problem with marriages is there's a lot of see finish, especially when you married young and you married poor. If you marry poor and if you marry young, there are many issues involved. And one of the issues involved is see finish. Not every woman is mature enough I just see one, my sister just forwarded me one paper, I just laughed. So sorry, I was distracted by something. I'm actually very tired. So I wanted to say something here. Bench clears your eye. You see a woman, you fall in lust. You bench, the lust goes away. Even if it's going to come back, you have like 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 days of a clear head. Then you begin to see the woman clearly. You see the beauty, you see the curve, you see all the things you want to see. But then, after benching, all those things fade away. You now see that she doesn't have brain. She can't keep an intelligent conversation. You see that she must be on every early morning prayer. You don't want to be in it. Some people say, my wife can believe whatever she wants to believe. I'll believe. That thing they dangerous. Your wife go wake you up for morning, say make you come pray. Come do this their prayer where the pastor take the hammer on top. You think say the pastor is praying to God. The pastor don't open office for your head. Your vision will just be clear. Now, sometimes you are in a bad marriage. It happened to one of my friends. He was in a bad marriage, but he could not divorce his wife because nobody did divorce those days. So he can't go in children's school. He meets one single woman, we get one picking for that school. The woman no one marry. But she was open to a relationship. They started with G's. You collect person number. You know say you want. From the first time a man sees you, he don't know say he want knock you. So he collected the woman's number. They started to play, chat. Before you know it, 2 days later, venue present itself. They go, they bench. The guy no call the woman again for 6 months. The woman call him, he no pick. For a mind, he's gone back to his marriage. One day, he jammed the woman again for supermarket. Hi, how are you doing? The woman said, I shouldn't be talking to you. You never called me back. You did this, that. The guy said, oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Okay, you know what? Let me take you out to dinner. He was going through issues with his wife. He took the woman out to dinner. Before you know it, 2 days later, they ended up in the benching room again. That's how the relationship went on and off for like 4 years. One day, he just clock and say, come. The only person that has been constant in my life has been this woman. Baba. And so this guy go file divorce from his wife. They now started dating. First pikin where this woman go born, na twins, 2 girls. The wife had, I think, 2 kids for him or 3 kids. I've forgotten how the story went. But you see, the relationship started as a bench. But when the bench cleared away, the man could see her character. Meanwhile, him and his wife, they're not bench till they marry. Now from church, they take meet themselves. What am I trying to say? When you base the choice of a relationship over whether you will bench or you no go bench, you will end up hurting yourself and hurting people. I don't want to talk past like that. When you base your relationship on whether you bench or you will not bench, if that is what is so important to you, then you will end up hurting yourself and hurting other people. Take that from me. It's a simple life logic. I'm going to talk about this more in the morning. When bench makes you see finish, it means there was no substance apart from the bench. When Henry said benching makes you see finish, no. It means there was nothing. The woman looked really great, but when you bench, it clear your eye. You saw that there was really nothing to her. Some women use bench to cloud man's eye, so that the man thinks there is something great about them when they don't allow you to bench. So you focus on the bench. You think that, oh, wow. Now when you bench and finish, you go realize, say, this woman get very bad character. That's why me, I always said, if you want marry woman bench am, you go clear your eye. Then you will see the woman in what she really is, not what she's projecting for you to see. Once you see her for what she is, and then you can now go on and marry. Baba, you don't want to enter marriage before your eye clear. Baba, even if the bench is sweet, no matter how sweet a bench is, you don't want to be with a woman that has problem. A woman that is a cheat. A woman that is disloyal. A woman that is a chronic liar. A greedy woman. All this character go there, you know, go see her because you never bench. You go still they look towards the bench. Now when you bench finish once, twice, your eye go come clear, say, Olori Buruku Lele Isha. That's the problem. Now, sometimes when you bench early, the loss don't come out. The woman not deny you bench. Anytime you want bench, you feel bench. So bench is not one big screen in front of you where they block the reality. The bench don't come out. You are already from early age. You don't see say she get bad character or she get good character. I don't know how women work. Someone say, what about men? I don't know, but men, once you don't bench, your eye don't clear, and you will see the woman for what she really is, not what she's projecting. You can never see what a woman really is until you bench her. I end here. Good night, everybody. I love you all.